Let's start with this matrix picture. And what we want to do is at the bottom where it says the matrix, we want to change it to a different word. So there's a couple things you want to think about. One, how can I cover up that word? And then two, what kind of font or text am I going to put on top of it? So you want to use letters that look similar to the word matrix. So first let's go up to the top and open up Photoshop. When you open up Photoshop, there's three important windows you want to have open. So go up here to Window, and on the left side you want to have your tools. On the top you want to have what's called the options, and then on the right side you want to have the layers. So whenever you're working on Photoshop, you should always have layers open. To open my picture in Photoshop, I'm just going to take the picture and I'm going to drop it on the PS icon, and once you drop it on the PS, it will open it up. Next, I'm going to go to Safari, and I'm going to try to find the Matrix font. So I'm going to type the name of the movie, The Matrix, and then I'm just going to follow that with fonts. And when I open that up, there's a bunch of different websites that provide free fonts. The trick here is sometimes these companies will charge you money for them, so you really can't download them. So I'm going to go over here, and I found this one at Font Space. And so the letters here look similar to the letters you have down here at the bottom with the matrix. So to do this, I'm just going to go to where it says download and click on that. Okay, so I've downloaded this zip file. If I click on it twice, it creates this file here called matrix.ttf. I'm going to click on that. I'll slide this out of the way. So basically it creates this thing here and it says install font. So I click on install font and that puts it in my font book. Now when I go inside of Photoshop, it should show up. So up here I click on, I have some text that I typed here, and if I look at the fonts and go down to here, I see the matrix font is now loaded, and now the letters is similar. So for example, I type the word matrix in all caps. It looks very similar to the title of the movie. Cool. So my goal is to change the name of the movie. So let's do something silly, because that's what we do. So let's change it to Lock Text. The Lock Text. That's really weird, but let's try that. So I'm going to get the color purple and paint it over the matrix. In order to do that, I'm going to go over here to my layers. I'm going to add a new layer, which is this button next to the trash can. And then let me change it from layer 1. I'll put purple, just so I know what that layer is. And then I'm going to hit B for brush, and I want to paint here. Now the problem is my brush is white, so to change my brush I'm going to go over to the left side, click on this top box, and then I can choose purple. But if you look carefully on my screen, this thing's moving around here. That's actually an eyedropper. So if I take this eyedropper and I put it over the purple, it will pull out that purple color, put it here in my palette, and then I hit OK. And now if you look here on the left side, that top box is now purple. So if I go like this, it paints purple. So I probably want to do is make the brush a little bigger. So on your keyboard next to the letter P, there's two brackets. If you hit the one on the right a couple times, that'll give you a bigger brush, and then you can go ahead and paint a purple stripe. So now I've painted the purple over the word matrix. Now I'm going to take my lock text, use my move tool, which is letter V, and I'm just going to slide this on top and kind of position it. And then I'm going to zoom out, and it's not going to be perfect, but it kind of looks like a movie poster. So that's one example of how to change text to make a parody design.